Through the lens of innocence, children perceive the world in a unique light, a perspective often lost in adulthood. In this heartwarming video, a 4-year-old boy defies public resistance to choose companionship and love. This moving story took place at the Charleston Animal Society, where the boy's love set off a series of events that not only transformed the lives of the dogs he rescued, but also ignited a wave of community support. Jackson Betchart was raised in a household filled with rescue animals. Since his birth, his family has always had multiple cats and dogs, leading him to develop a deep love and profound connection with these furry housemates. His mother played a pivotal role in instilling in him a sense of compassion and a deep understanding of the importance of adopting animals in need rather than buying them. Among the various breeds that lived in his family's home, it was the pit bulls that captured Jackson's heart, particularly Geo, a gentle and affectionate pit bull who became his favorite. Despite public concerns about the safety of pit bulls around children, Jackson's experiences with them were overwhelmingly positive. To him, these misunderstood dogs were loyal companions and devoted protectors. Jackson's mom, Elise Betchart, noticed that over the preceding year, Jackson had become increasingly aware of pit bulls, not just in his home, but in the community. His fascination with these dogs wasn't merely superficial. It was rooted in a deep understanding of animal rescues and advocacy as taught to him by his mother. Jackson's journey into the world of animal rescue began with his regular visits to what he endearingly called Cute Factory's animal shelters. Whenever Jackson and Elise had free time, they'd venture to nearby shelters, offering love and companionship to the cats and dogs awaiting their forever homes. Jackson's interactions with the animals went beyond casual visits. He made it his mission to assure each furry friend that they were loved, regardless of the circumstances that led them to the shelter. Elise shared that Jackson was acutely aware that people surrender their animals for various reasons. Though young, he was able to understand the sometimes unfortunate, sometimes cruel circumstances that led to the animals arriving at the shelter. However, rather than foster a disdain for humans, it simply fueled his compassion for the animals themselves. He would regularly comfort the animals and wish them luck in finding their new families. He didn't think for a second that all people were bad, simply that these animals needed to find the right people for them. These visits became a bonding experience for Jackson and his mom, reinforcing their shared commitment to animal welfare. One day, while driving around, Elise had a brilliant idea. Take Jackson to the Charleston Animal Society, a shelter he had never visited before. Little did they know that this visit would mark a turning point in Jackson's journey as an animal advocate. They arrived at the rescue, and after friendly introductions with the team, made their way to where the animals were housed. As Jackson went from kennel to kennel, showering each dog and cat with love, his attention was captivated by a pit bull named Penelope. The connection was instant, and Jackson expressed his desire to adopt her, affectionately naming her Spot due to the distinctive spots on her head. Elise didn't oppose the idea. They already had 4 dogs and 2 cats. What was one more member of the family? Penelope, or Spot as Jackson insisted on calling her, could come and live out the rest of her life in comfort with new friends. Unfortunately, the joy of adoption was short-lived. The Betchart were a military family, and as they suddenly discovered, there were housing restrictions for military families that included the number of pets they could own. Despite little Jackson's enthusiasm, they couldn't adopt Penelope. The disappointment on Jackson's face struck deep at the heart of Elise. She couldn't bear to see her son so heartbroken. With her hands tied, they simply could not adopt the dog. Elise thought quickly and found a solution. What do you think? How does the family help Penelope? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Rather than succumbing to disappointment, Elise saw an opportunity to teach Jackson about an alternative way to help Penelope. The Charleston Animal Society had a guardian angel program, allowing individuals to sponsor all or part of an animal's adoption fee. This would allow someone else to adopt Penelope for a reduced fee, or even for free. When Elise explained this to Jackson, he was quick to agree, eager to participate in helping Penelope find her forever home. Elise recalled, "Once I told Jax we could do that, he said it was a good deal and told me he had money at home to pay for Penelope, or Spot, as he affectionately called her. Touched by her son's generosity, Elise offered to loan him the money for Penelope's adoption. As they were leaving the dog room, another pit bull, Tank, caught Jackson's eye. Tank, a large gray pit bull, became the object of Jackson's affection for the cutest of reasons. He couldn't believe there was a puppy big and chunky just like him. Jackson, with the innocence and purity of a 4-year-old, pleaded with his mom to adopt Tank so they could play Incredible Hulk together. Of course, the housing restrictions once again reared their head, and the possibility of adopting Tank was simply unattainable. This time, Elise knew what to do. Reacting quickly, she lifted Jackson's spirits by explaining to him that they couldn't adopt Tank, but he could sponsor Tank just like he did for Penelope. Jackson, with unwavering enthusiasm, proudly walked out of the dog room and declared to the shelter staff that he would be the guardian angel for both Penelope and Tank. The shelter staff were delighted. They always enjoyed seeing people using the guardian angel program, and for such a small child to be enthusiastically involved moved them deeply. Wanting to share this heartwarming tale, they took pictures of him with Penelope and Tank, and these images were posted on Facebook. What happened next was beyond anyone's expectations. This simple story on a local animal rescue gained traction, and soon the story went viral. People from all corners of the town, in fact, the state, were touched by Jackson's selfless act, and an outpouring of support ensued. Due to Jackson's generosity and the subsequent viral attention, both Penelope and Tank were quickly adopted into loving homes. The shelter itself experienced a surge in sponsorships and adoptions, a testament to the ripple effect of a 4-year-old's compassion. Jackson's story didn't just end with the adoption of Penelope and Tank. It sparked a wave of inspiration within the community. The shelter received an overwhelming number of inquiries from people wanting to know how they could help find homes for other animals in need. The generosity of a young boy had ignited a collective desire to make a difference in the lives of these animals. In nurturing her son with empathy for all living beings, Elise Betchart unknowingly became a force for positive change. The tale of Jackson and his animal companions shines as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that love and kindness toward animals can be instilled from a young age. In a world fraught with challenges, Jackson Betchart's story reminds us that even the smallest acts of kindness can wield profound influence. His evolution from a curious 4-year-old exploring animal shelters to a pint-sized guardian angel for Penelope and Tank resonates with the timeless truth that compassion transcends age. Jackson's narrative underscores the potency of empathy, love, and the enduring connection between humans and animals. As we revel in this heartening narrative, let it motivate us to seek out opportunities, no matter how modest, to make a positive impact on the lives of our fellow inhabitants on this planet. What do you think of Jackson's behavior towards animals? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Also subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the update from our channel.